Hey everybody, how's it going? So I've got some news. I've got some things I want to talk about, and I want to talk about them. So I'm hoping you guys will come hang out with me, join me tonight while I get back in the swing of this YouTube thing. Didn't mean to make that rhyme, but it did. And also chat with you guys about some stuff that's coming up. I'm fixing this right quick so I can listen to some music without getting my own voice in my ear, which freaks me out. So I know some podcasters and YouTube people like to be able to hear their own voice. I don't. It gives me a weird feedback loop, and I can't ever think. So yeah, I want to talk about some things. Um, some big things happening. Some big things happening. One, we got a new channel member just the other day, so that's really exciting. I'm really excited about that. I want to make sure I get your name correct, so I'm not going to screw it up on air. So I'm going to pull it up, or your handle. Some other things going on too. If you notice, I made a post and a YouTube short about how I became a brand ambassador for Illusionist. All that means is that if you buy something through my link, then I get a kickback and you guys get a coupon. So it's pretty cool. To win-win for everybody. It helps me, helps you guys, win-win. So that's something I really wanted to talk about because I think it's important. Lucas O. Lucas O is our newest Minotaur. Put Lucas O. Joined us from Brazil. Joined us 2 days ago during my last live stream, and I really appreciate your support. It's been huge. It's been huge. You guys have been amazing. So what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the illusionist thing because I think that that's going to be something that some people might turn some people off if they don't understand what it is. No, I didn't become a corporate shill for illusionist. As you guys know, I already do a lot of reviews and talk about illusionists a lot. They're a big player in the world of magic, and I've talked about them countless times on this channel. I have reviewed many a number of their things, both some positive and mostly positive, and then some things I was like, I don't know how I feel about that one. But I had reached out to them about being a brand ambassador a couple of months ago, and I got an email the other day that said, yeah, we'd like you to do that. Here's what we can do. Here's, a little commission we can pay you, and here's a coupon that you can give to your viewers, and there it be. And so that's really cool. So no, not all the content is going to become Illusionist sponsored content or anything. It's just an affiliate link that you guys can use. I do get a kickback from it, but it's helpful. It really is. So hopefully you guys will jump on that if you're picking up anything from Illusionist. I've already had some members do that, and I appreciate it because it means discount for you, means money in my pocket, and it helps. So I kind of just want to come on and just chill, talk a little bit. Some about magic, some other stuff too. I want to share something that my friend turned me on to that I think is going to be really crazy good for my magic creativity, for keeping my business straight, taking care of my family, being able to juggle all those things. I think you guys know a little bit about how busy life gets here and why I have such a hard time getting on YouTube and doing videos. So I want to share something that my friend taught me about, trained me how to use, and I'm working really hard on it to make it something useful. It's called bullet journaling. No, I'm not getting any money from this. There's not a sponsor for this. Although there might be. If you guys want this stuff, I could probably get a sponsor for it. But no, this is just me talking. This is my bullet journal. And there are many journals like it, but this one is mine. It's pretty cool. It's a way to organize your thoughts and figure out what's important to you, what's not, how to organize all of the tasks and projects you have from one time to the next, and keep track of those things over time. So it's really cool. I want to share some of this stuff with you because here's my what's called a future log. It kind of gives me, I haven't had this but a day. So there's a section in there called YouTube ideas and magic ideas and business ideas. So here's a list for anybody who's watching or who does watch this. You guys will get a sneak peek on what's coming down the pipeline soon, but there it is. Pause the video if you want to read that a little bit more in depth. Right now I'm working on Heartbeat by Juan Colas. And I was working on that before the illusionist thing came through. So what it is, I'll go over briefly, but it allows you to use a pencil to transmit your heartbeat to people. If you haven't heard about it, it's like one of the best-selling tricks of the year. And it's really something different, something that I think it won't be for everybody, but I think it's going to be for a lot of people, at least in special circumstances. And I'm going to give you guys my full review. I'm already working on it. I'm working on the editing for it right now, so that should hopefully be out by next week. So that's kind of my timeline to get that done. But I've got a lot more videos. I've already filmed 2 other ones on top of that just have to be cut down and edited to something that we can use and watch on YouTube. So that's kind of what's going on with that too. I intend on playing. In fact, that's something I've put in the bullet journal. I'm intending to do some more video gaming content. That's something I hope to bring in pretty soon. So hopefully that's something that I'll be able to do. Not on this channel, of course, but on my sister channel, Magic Minute Gaming, which you can find by going to the channel page and then going to my other channels, and you'll find it right there. Something I want to do more of. I have all this really great production. I have a whole studio, so might as well get as much use out of it as I can. Yeah. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. It's going to probably be a pretty short stream if nobody comes on and wants to talk with me. But yeah, I'll share some more stuff while I'm at it. Let's see. Y'all give me just a second and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So sorry, I had to grab this and I had to grab this. So I want to show you something that I wanted to share with you guys about the bullet journal. It made me think of something else, which is friction pens. We haven't talked about these on the channel at all, but they're super cool, and I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of what you can do with one. If I can only find a business card. No, actually I don't want to use a business card. Let's use something else. I'll use this. Alright, so here's what's cool. Is let's say you wanted to do some kind of like card reveal and you wanted to make it appear in some kind of magical, spooky way. You can use friction pens to help you with that. You've probably seen this already, but if you haven't, this is going to blow your mind. Let's say I wanted to do I have to think about how I want to do this. Okay. This is just a A little quickie thing. I'm just putting this together out of my butt. Normally you wouldn't want to do this in front of the spectators. This would be something you do away from them. But let's say they pick a card. You go, look, I made a prediction before we started. The card you would pick. They turn over the card. In fact, I don't need all of that. Okay. So say you're doing this thing. In the bullet journal made me think about this because he gave me a friction pen, which kind of want to use in a bullet journal. Let's say you have somebody pick a card. You have a prediction on the table on your business card the entire time, okay? And you go, look, I predicted your card in advance, right? And you show it and you go, look, 8 of spades. And they go, nah, brah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was the 3 of clubs. And you go, oh, here, adjust my microphone. You go, oh, really? The 3 of clubs, you say? Oh. And then it's it'll focus the 3 of clubs, right? Pretty dang skippy cool, right? And all I'm doing is trying not to start a fire in my house. It smells like marshmallows. But what you do is you write in regular. This is like a stick pen. And I'll talk to you guys about this too if you want to see this. This is a pretty cool thing. Not many people in the magic community have seen this one. This is a Sherpa, but it's a ballpoint pen Sherpa. Okay, so there's that. This is a metal tube. Okay, and you're like your standard Bic pen goes inside there. And then you don't need this. This is just what I'm using, so it shows up nice on camera. Okay, and then you screw that in until it gets tight. Okay, and now you got the ballpoint pen stuck. If I can get that to focus, there you go. So now you got the ballpoint pen sticking out of this really nice metal body. Has a cap that's magnetic. So it actually posts as a magnet too, which is very nice. It's actually a pretty strong magnet, so what's cool is you can even use this as a, magic wand of sorts. It sticks to stuff, sticks to ferromagnetic stuff. So you can imagine if you do like a boop with a coin and then, flip it around or whatever, there's got to be stuff that you can do with having a magnetic tip, whatever. So anyway, you write on the card with the black ink, okay, just a regular ballpoint pen or something, and then you get a friction pen in the color that matches, in my case black. Okay, these are cheap. You can get these at anywhere that sells pens. Really, you can get them at CVS or Walgreens, Target, Walmart. All the places have them. Okay, and how the way they work is they write like a gel pen. Okay, but whenever you use the little vinyl eraser thing, nothing comes off the eraser, but what it does is it creates enough friction between it and the paper that the ink becomes transparent with the heat of the friction. And you can actually bring that back by making it cold too. So it's a cool way to send secret messages to people. It's like they just tell them to put it in their freezer and then the ink will reappear. Pretty cool. So there's some magicians who already worked around with this idea and have come up with some idea, way more than I can share here, or probably even way more than I'm thinking of or know of. But simple example, you just write, 3 and an 8 are pretty easy to transfer, and a spade and a club or whatever you want to do, and then you just apply heat, and it erases. It erases the same way as if you were creating friction with the tip of the pen. So there you go. This is the ink. and you just heat it up. It disappears. Very cool. There's an old video of me somewhere on Facebook, I think from years ago. I used to work at this what was it? It was like a housing community or something, and they used to hire me to come back every year for their um, October and December parties they did for the community. And I remember sitting in my car one time whenever I first got a friction pen, and I worked out like drawing a magician with a 3 of hearts on his underwear. So I would draw the magician with the naked magician with the 3 of hearts on his underwear, and then I would color it in and give him a suit and a top hat and everything. And then, you know, you get it wrong. He'd be holding a card in his hand, but the card would be wrong. And then he would do that, and then his hand would come down to his side, and it would, you know, his clothes would disappear, and it was just his boxers with the 3 of hearts on it. Silly, fun, whatever, but these are fun. There's some cool stuff you can do with them. So if you don't know about them, they're called friction pens. I'm going to write that in the chat because it's a specific, or it's spelled not like you think. Friction, or friction. I think it's friction, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah, really neat. They come in red, blue, dark blue, purple, you know, any color under the sun. They even do this. They even have them with highlighters. You can even use highlighters to do it. So some neat stuff. Some neat stuff. Yeah. I was hoping I would be able to catch some people coming on tonight, but it looks like it's just me. So, you know, I could talk forever, but that might get kind of boring, I think. So maybe we'll hop off for now, but be on the lookout. I'm trying to use this bullet journal to try to keep myself more organized, keep on task with projects, especially YouTube video projects, to be able to produce more content on a more regular basis, find those, you know, windows of time in my day where I can start working on it. I'm probably going to work on editing some more tonight and try to get this video out to you guys next week. I will thank you in advance if you decide to use my coupon code. It makes a big difference. So I appreciate it. And you guys also get your 10% off, which is pretty sweet. So let me know if you use it. If you watch this video later, you leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you used it, or, you know, catch me on the next live stream. If you guys want to know what the code is while you're watching here, let me go ahead and add that so you can see it. Let's add source. It is, you can do one of two things. You can do either you can shop at this link, or you can use the code Magic Minute at checkout. So there you go. Yeah, I think that worked. Yep, it's in my upper left corner. But yeah, that's how you guys can get your money savings, and help support the channel. So thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll have this video out to you real soon. I'll do a regular live stream at some point, I'm sure. All right, I'll see you later, Replay Gang.